Flowers, desserts, wine, and spas. Welcome to Brunswick Biz on ATMC-TV, Channel 3. I'll be your host, Kat Newton. February has that very special holiday for all you lovebirds out there. Valentine's Day is the perfect time to celebrate the ones you love, and ATMC-TV wanted to inform you on the businesses that can make it a holiday to remember. Our guests this month will be Shallotte Florist, Aire Bakery, Silver Coast Winery, and Capelli Salon and Spa. Stay tuned as we connect beautiful Brunswick County, one business at a time. And our first stop, Shallotte Florist. So let's go inside. We're here with Julie Pollock, owner of Shallotte Florist, right off of Main Street here in Shallotte. We're so excited to be here, especially with Valentine's. Right around the corner, the first thing that pops in everyone's mind is flowers.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is the holiday for that.
Yeah.
So we wanted to first talk to you about, first of all, just the business in general. Why do you love doing this?
Being creative, making people smile, flowers, you know.
Right.
Make everyone smile.
That's
Brighten
true.
up someone's day, make them feel better.
Yeah, that's true. Now you can get pretty creative with these.
Oh, yeah.
Do you kind of just play around with things, or do you have a usual you do kind of the same thing, or do you kind of try new things?
We do try new things, you know, when we can. There's always all kinds of different arrangements coming out, different styles. You can stick to the traditional or try and go, you know, more contemporary. So everyone's different. Everyone likes something different. So
Right, I bet.
we try and, you know, please everyone. You know, whatever they ask for, we try and, you know,
Cater
come up
to them.
Absolutely.
Well, that's great. Now, with flowers, obviously they don't last forever. They don't last a long time. What do you do? How do you keep things fresh and to make sure things are looking, you know, the best they can each day?
Well, we have wholesalers that come every day, so I'm constantly getting fresh flowers on a daily basis.
Wonderful.
So, and there are preservatives that we use, and then of course it helps once you get the flowers at home to change the water. You know, maybe recut the stems, which really helps, you know, prolong the life of the flowers.
Okay. Now, what are some of the occasions? I know we had mentioned Valentine's Day. What are some of the other occasions that mostly people are coming in here for?
Of course, birthdays, anniversaries, get-wells, new babies, thank yous are always a good one. I mean,
pretty much anything.
Oh yeah, anything. Flowers work for any occasion, really.
That's true. Very true. Now, if someone were to order an arrangement, a bouquet, anything like that, is it something that they would have to come by and pick up to take somewhere?
Oh, we do deliver. We'll go Calabash all the way up to Bolivia.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So people from even, you know, I guess not even from this area can call and have something sent
Absolutely,
anywhere?
yeah.
Okay.
We have an 800 number that people from out of town can call also, family members, you know. It's always best to call direct, I say. You know, don't use the internet.
Right. So they can call straight
Yes.
here and then.
Yeah.
Now, how much time would they need to give you if they were if a new baby was born and they wanted it in a couple of days? Can you do it in a couple of days?
Oh, sure. We can do it that day. Same day.
Okay.
Yeah. Same day. You never know what's going on, but same day delivery.
Right.
You call us, you know, noon, 1 o'clock.
These look so good. Can I have a banana muffin?
You certainly may.
Thank you,
You're
Miss Susie.
so welcome.
We're here with Leanne and Molly, 2 of the 3 owners of Aire Bakery right here in Holden Beach. And we are so excited. Y'all have such a unique story behind the business. So let's first start out by saying how you guys got together and starting this business.
Well, Susie and Molly and I have been friends for years, and we were sitting by the pool talking about what to do, And we decided that we wanted to open a bakery. I've always had a passion for baking, and Molly has a background in art and graphic design, and she is a fabulous decorator. And Susie's got exquisite taste buds, so she decided to be the official taster.
What a wonderful job she has.
Yes.
That's exciting. So you all play 3 different but very needed parts in the business.
Yes.
Now, you customize specifically to whatever your customers want. Can you tell me a little bit of some of the cakes that you've done in the past, maybe what people have asked for, some creative things that are just different for a cake?
We've had some crazy requests. For a groom's cake, the bride wanted to surprise him with a alligator, because he had been an alligator fan all his life, even as a little kid. And we did a 5.5-foot alligator.
5.5 feet.
Yeah.
My goodness,
And
that
her-
had to serve a lot of people.
It did. They had a big rehearsal dinner, and her 5-tier cake for the next day. And then we had a request for a tie-dye cake. A bride was using tie-dye as part of her theme, and we did little custom starfish for her that looked like her and her husband.
A tie-dye wedding cake. Now that's something I probably wouldn't imagine happens.
And it was
often.
cute in her setting and the other stuff. It was really cute. It fit her well. And then this was for a lady who has a show on the Food Network. So that was a little intimidating, but
sure.
we took elements from her invitation, and my husband hand sculpted her topper to go with something on her invitation. The bow was off the back of her dress.
Wow.
And Leanne made the crystal beads because she had that worked into her decor
So
at the
these
reception.
cakes fit right into specifically the bride's wedding. Not everyone's wedding, but this cake resembled other
Right.
things and other things she had set up throughout the wedding.
Yeah.
So you matched. That's wonderful to do. And you said the bow came straight from her dress.
Yeah, she had what she called a cockeyed bow on the back of her dress, so we did the same thing on the back of the cake.
Wow.
Cute.
Wonderful. Now, you mentioned that things change throughout the season. I can imagine, obviously, wedding season has its specific days, and I'm sure after the holidays, people aren't running to the sweet store to try and eat more sweets because everyone has the New Year's resolutions, everything like that. What changes on maybe the off months compared to the on season?
Well, right now, since it's kind of a slower time, we're concentrating on some healthier.
We're here with Marianne Azzato, owner of Silver Coast Winery, the only winery in Brunswick County. So we're very excited because this is the only winery, and a winery is something that's very unique kind of anywhere. So to have one in Brunswick County is pretty special. So can you first tell us, what do you do at a winery? What goes on here every day to keep it as a business flowing?
Oh, well, we have customers. We're open from 11 to 6, Monday through Saturday during the season. Now, January and February, we're open from noon to 5, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we're closed Monday and Tuesdays, but when people come in, they come in and they do a wine tasting. And basically, you get your choice of a flight of red wines or a flight of white wines, and it's a $6 charge, or you can do both reds and whites for a $10 charge.
Okay.
It's kind of fun. And what happens is you'll go and taste about an ounce of wine, and then we'll explain what the flavors are and what you're tasting, and you know, kind of wake up your palate and have fun.
That is fun. So someone can come and do this just kind of as a date or just on the weekend?
Every day.
Every day
we're open.
Okay, and they can come, and that just sounds fun, just to come and taste wines and just hang out and really be in the actual setting, because being in here, you feel like you're in a winery, just the atmosphere.
And you are, and we actually are a wine-making facility. What happens is we actually import the grapes from the mountains. They come in and they go through the destemmer crusher, and then they go through the press, and then they go into the tanks, and then into the barrels, and then finally into the bottles.
Okay, so it's a process.
It's a very big process, and part of when you come in for a wine tasting, if in fact you'd like to do a tour of the facility, just let the taster know and we'll show you around, and you'll be able to see actually how the process works.
Okay. Now, when I was doing some research on the internet beforehand, I saw that people can become members, and there's a membership here offered. What would that entail?
Well, we have wine club membership. It's called our Platinum Wine Club. Basically, what you commit to as a wine club member is 2 bottles of wine per quarter. What we'll do is we'll automatically charge you for those bottles of wine every quarter. But what you get as a wine club member, you are entitled to a complimentary glass of wine when you come in to pick up your selection. And you also, we invite you to bring a guest for a wine tasting. And also, besides that, you get 10% discount on the gift shop and 20% discount on cases.
Oh, wow.
So it really,
works out for everyone.
Works out. And it also gives us a nice chunk of cash flow for the quarter, so we can
just
count on it.
Keep things going. Great. Well, that's a great service to offer, and definitely a fun, just kind of something to look forward to each quarter and keep things throughout the year. Now, I also wanted to know, because I've been here, personally, myself, has been here for events. I've been here for a wedding, and you guys do that pretty often. Is that correct?
Yeah, we do. We're doing monthly food pairings now, and we do weddings, we do book signings, we have our art gallery, we do quarterly openings for our art gallery. So you always have to check our website to see what's going on, because usually there's something going on.
Something new.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's always new art every quarter, so there's something new to look at.
Wonderful. Now, as we're getting into February, obviously there's a very special day, Valentine's, for all the lovebirds and couples out there. Y'all are offering something that's exciting and something for people to do. Can you tell us about that event?
Well, we've got 2 events, and as a matter of fact, I have to tell you that we now opened a satellite store in Southport, which is 105 South Moore Street.
Okay.
I forget. No, it's not Moore Street. It's House Street. It's right as you're going into Southport. You're going to go straight down. It's the block just before the river on the left-hand side.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, we are offering for Valentine's Day there in Southport at the Southport location.
We're here at Capelli Salon and Spa in Ocean Isle Beach with Candy Owens-Smith, a hairstylist, and Brittany Stanley, the massage therapist. So y'all have very different jobs here. So let's first start off, Candy, with you. Can you tell us what you do?
Well, I'm a hairstylist here, as you said, at Capelli Salon and Spa, but actually I do specialize in hair color. And one of the things that I really look at at my profession is that I am one of 6 professions that is actually licensed to touch somebody.
Oh, wow.
And that makes them feel really special. I take my job very seriously, as well as all the other staff members here do. Because, we can make or break somebody in an hour.
That's true, very true. And Brittany, what do you do as a massage therapist?
Well, I'm a licensed massage and bodywork therapist. I've been practicing for a little over 5 years now. I specialize in therapeutic and deep tissue, focusing with chronic pain issues, but also relaxation, hot stones. I do spa services such as body scrubs and seaweed wraps.
Those are interesting. I'm not too familiar with those, but I wanted to talk to you because massage, there's more to it than just relaxation or just coming for the day and feeling good. There can be some prevention that we had talked about earlier. Can you explain what you can do to prevent injuries?
Yes. As I said, lots of people think of massage as just a extra thing that you can do just to feel good, but really it's a great preventative care. Sports athletes, runners, swimmers, really great for warming up the muscles, just so that there is some prevention of injury, loosening the joints. I do a lot of assisted stretching with my clients, just because I'm a big believer in stretching.
Now for hair, I know there's many things you can do. There's color, there's cut, there's perms. What all could you do, just kind of a general overlooking of everything? What are some of the things that are most requested from you?
Well, mostly hair color. Used to, hair color was just something that a few people did. Now it's something that everybody does.
Right.
It is an accessory now, as much as it is anything else.
Thanks for tuning in to Brunswick Biz on ATMC-TV Channel 3. A very special thanks to all of our guests today. I hope you have a fabulous February and are able to celebrate Valentine's Day with the ones you love. We'll see you next month for a very special episode of Brunswick Biz as we highlight some of my favorite businesses we've seen over the past year, connecting Brunswick County one business at a time.